Hey, I'm just recording this real quick so I won't forget. I hop in the shower real quick, but I really need to get this off my chest before I forget. We got this running narrative of people saying to other folks that haven't yet stopped talking about or letting go of like childhood trauma or stuff that happened a while ago, and however long it is, years or whatever. Um, but they're still bringing it up, or there's still a problem, or when something new occurs, they snap, and then that the old stuff might come up. What's that told me to say? The reason why people, not all, it's a margin of people who just can't get over stuff. They don't want to. They don't want to work through their problems. But if we talk about people who usually are working through their problems, or they can, relatively get over stuff quickly and move on, or pretty much a problem solver. But you notice that they'll keep bringing up certain stuff, especially around drama, or like I said, when a situation happened that's not good, or it's, seem like it's turning bad, and they'll, get emotional or whatever, or they'll, bring stuff up from the past. That's not because they're triggered, or not because they're holding on to stuff. That's because this particular person is a problem solver. This particular person likes to transform energy, like negative energies, into positive energies. And if other people are holding on to those energies for comfort or whatever, just for whatever reason, to hurt people with it or whatever, this particular person will then get frustrated or whatever, or just, triggered in a way to where a memory will come back that they're trying to make a point in this present time, to let that person know, or those particular people know, or just people who act like people of their past, are doing those same things. What they're doing is they're saying, look, this energy right here keeps coming up, and frankly, I'm getting tired of it. Me personally, I'm getting tired of this particular energy keep coming up. So what they're trying to do is, if you see, that they're bringing stuff up or whatever, they're giving examples of it. You have not changed. You are still either in that same energy, and you won't let it go yourself. So they're basically a mirror. A mirror. You're thinking that they're holding grudges, and they're, staying in the past or whatever, because they just can't get over themselves, or they just can't get over it. And that's not true. They did their homework. They're just trying to get you to do your homework, and you won't. You keep on trying to sneak off their their paper, and you're trying to, waste time or whatever. And then when you get a bad grade, you got an excuse. And see, that keeps you in that bad old energy. And so now it keeps following into the present, and then you notice why they'll, just be like, fuck it. They'll either get really angry at you and say hurtful stuff or whatever because they're frustrated with you. They're trying to get you to change yourself. Not necessarily they're trying to change you. They're trying to get you to see yourself, and for you to change yourself, because only you can do it. So the next time you see someone that's pretty much good in their everyday life, that but when you come around or whatever, you might bring up something in the past, or you might do some stuff that that they clearly aren't gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Or you just your presence alone, it's like they get uneasy. That's because you won't grow. Not them, it's you. So eventually they will fade away from you. Because you won't correct those past mistakes, so it will never have to be mentioned again. You keep having them bring it up because you keep, doing the same stuff, or the same stuff keeps happening in the world in general. Because like I said, it might not be the person that they're triggered by or whatever might not be the person who did it. You know, it might be, you know, years later and somebody do something similar, or they're getting to that point where they're about to do. You feel like it's going there. So yeah, you know, it'll visit you in different packages. It'll visit you in different people until you call it out, and then the person is either willing to do the work or you just vanish them. You know, you just push them away. Simple as that. But I don't know. I just keep on hearing people say stuff like, "You are, you know, the people that you attract is your energy." I'm gonna give an example. I don't recall ever, you know, feeling in a, you know, grapey or molesting kind of, you know, an adult wanting to, you know, be with children type of deal. Or a person wanting, you know, wanting something from somebody so they take it instead of asking, you know what I'm saying? Graping and molesting, you know. I don't recall having that on my mind. I don't recall saying, yeah, you know, if this person don't give me what I want, I'm going to take it. And I also don't recall saying, hey, that little kid is fine. I just want to take him right now. I don't recall struggling with that or anything like that. You know, like being attracted, you know, like that. So why was I attacked like that then? Are you sure it's always some, you know, the person who would, you know, the stuff happened to, are you sure it was always their thoughts? Or the person who actually did it to them? You sure it wasn't their thoughts? You sure it wasn't just their thoughts? Because I don't recall saying, yeah, I just feel like taking it today, you know? I just feel like taking it. Hey, you ain't gonna give it to me, I'm gonna take it, you know? And I don't recall ever being like, dang, that little child is, you know, looking really, you know, scrumptious right now. I might want to holler at him real quick. I don't, and I don't recall in my head battling with, you know, having those. It's a child, you know. I'm gonna give him a hug and a kiss and some stuff, you know. I'm gonna gift them stuff, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want them to, you know, gift me, so to speak, after the. Come on now. Only thing they gotta do is be thankful, say thanks, and be happy. Go. I don't about to be this little child. Go be innocent. Go be innocent. Live your life. You ain't gonna be a child for long, so enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You got all the rest of your life to be an adult. Enjoy your little child life, you know. Wait till a person is grown, people. Wait till they can make adult decisions with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't care if the child jumped right on you. I don't care if the child doing stuff. You should be asking yourself, where did they learn that from? Talk to the child. See where they came from. Don't be just like, well, you know, it was, you know, because kids do what they taught, no matter what, even if they was taught it the hard way. So maybe somebody taught them that, or they saw it, and nobody corrected it. But back to the point. It's not true everything bad or good happens to you was because of your thoughts. Because a lot of, you know, I gonna say a lot of things, but some good things that happened to me, I wasn't thinking about it. Like the day a lady was just waving man in my business. I never once said, you know, I'm gonna wave at this bus driver lady every day until she give me a $10 gift card to Chick-fil-A, because she just so thankful that I just speak. Every day. I wasn't thinking like, boy, somebody just need to give me something for speaking to them every day. No, but guess what? In her mind, she thought she wanted to give me something, so she did. That was never in my mind. I was never thinking like, oh, somebody gonna give me something. Come up to me one day and just give me something. I never thought. Not once. I just wanted to speak. I ain't had none malicious in my mind. I didn't even have nothing really good, except for I hope, you know, it makes them feel good that, you know, a stranger is speaking. You know, that's what I mean. But I'm about to go because I got to get in the shower. I don't stay on here longer than I thought. You know, nobody ever had, I got no idea trying to peek down in it. It's all good. But yeah, I'm gone now, y'all. Love y'all. Take care. God loves y'all, and I hope y'all love us too. If not, that's a personal problem that we can't do nothing about, but we still love you anyway. But just remember that. Yeah. And then, and then to those who are, thinking their way into destruction, just, when you catch yourself, just correct it. It's not too late. Just go, oh man, I caught myself being in despair. No, just correct it. Just find something to be thankful for and watch those will. I told y'all that before in another video, in one of my affirmations videos. As soon as you start thinking the good stuff, see, just like when you thought of that, something, I ain't gonna say you thought about it. Something bad might have just happened. And then it triggered you to keep thinking the bad stuff, Like, what next, But the same thing, whether something good happened or not, even if something bad happened, just turn it around and just think of something good real quick, and then this stuff will start, coming in your mind and got more to be thankful for. But like I said, I gotta go. Bye.